I've been asked many times if my program is like CrossFit. I'm complete. I have a complete structured program. People don't know the difference between my program and what CrossFit is. My name is Eric Hall. I hold a degree in exercise science and sports studies. I've competed in over 150 endurance races and have won over 20% of them. Oh, and I have never been injured. People go to CrossFit, they compete in an environment that's competitive, they get really sweaty, not exactly so much structured. There's a lot of elements that's needed in a structured program that CrossFit really doesn't touch on. People will come to me to become less injury prone, to have a structured programming in an environment that's going to help facilitate a better sports career, a better daily activity. There's a lot of things involved with my warm-up. It's creating a little bit of mobility in the joints, getting their muscles, their tendons, their joints prepared for, if it's a heavy lift or any type of Olympic lifting. We're going to have, specifically for me, we're going to have progressions for Olympic lifting to prepare them for that heavy Olympic lift. So they'll never go into it cold, and they definitely won't go into it unprepared. I normally go through a 3-day program a week. And it usually starts off whenever, participant's body is pretty much recovered more than the other day. So on a Monday, I'll strictly go through a high resistance, so more of a heavier load with a lot of recovery, with a lot of speed drills. I do that simply because hormonally, the body is recovered a little bit more after the weekend and even mentally. So I'd rather stress their system the most at the beginning of the week and wean off of it as we go along. So typically Monday is going to be more of a heavier day where I'll incorporate a lot of speed drills involved with it. And then I'll go into, after a recovery day of Tuesday, Wednesday, which I call it a transition workout. I also think that's my bread and butter. It's my injury prevention, if you will. There's a lot of partnered exercise that provides a lot of resistance, but without loading the spine or anything of that nature with heavy weights. So we actually don't lift any weights at all. And you'll find very similar exercises in a rehab situation. I just brought it to the forefront and made workouts out of it. I have a series of exercises on these Wednesdays that allow an athlete that's not comfortable lifting heavy weight, an injured athlete, to be able to still get that high resistance training without it being ground-based, without them having to stand up to do it. And then Friday's kind of the opposite of the Monday. It's higher volume with less recovery. So it's going to be more of that cardio environment. And I actually work more towards the mental capacity of that workout more than it's just doing a cardio workout. I put people in an environment to where sometimes they're not set up for success, and I just want to see how they deal with that. I'm complete. I have a complete structured program that can take somebody that's, their first time in a gym, all the way to the person that's injured and, can't even walk. They're coming off of an ACL repair. I can still accommodate that person. That's not an environment CrossFit can deal with. And that's what I've kind of prided myself on. I will have my former UT athletes come to me still. I will have the regular general population. I'll have the house moms. I'll have the endurance athletes. I'll have former CrossFit participants that have found their limits of the training that CrossFit provides. So there's a wide variation of people that can come through my program and still benefit it the same way. And obstacle course athletes, so that's kind of stemmed a huge popularity the past couple of years. And again, just as with other athletes, they need to find that they need to get through those obstacles with a little bit more sound structure, and that's become very popular within the participants in my program. so many people navigate towards CrossFit because it is marketed quite well. Most people don't know the difference between a structured program and what CrossFit is. Most of them just believe that CrossFit is strength and conditioning, when there's so many more elements that's not developed within that. And I think it's getting to the point now to where, with all of these, whatever it is, injuries, the lack of interest, the burnout of CrossFit, people are starting to venture over maybe more into a structured program now. And again, the thing with my program, I have a contingency plan for people that get injured or throughout whatever it is, their sport. CrossFit doesn't have that, and that's a problem. With the high influx of injury, once you get injured, there is no more CrossFit. They don't have a contingency plan, which I have a huge contingency plan in effect for the athletes that come to me that are already injured, or if they become injured in the sport. Trust. I mean, I know throughout my career I have developed the trust within the community for them to want to call upon me, use my services to help them be a better athlete. This is not CrossFit.